not surprised. Good evening. Thank you so much. How are you?
I didn't tell you what's coming.
And we want to begin straight away with our dinner, so we request that we remain seated on our seats.
As aware, well over 24 years ago. So I'm really grateful for you.
Your Excellency, allow me to highlight some of your key contributions towards strengthening the Kenya-China strategic partnership. First, there were increased high-level visits by both Kenya and China, which is a clear political goodwill to take the strategic partnership to greater heights. Kenya formally joined the 4 initiatives: the Belt and Road Initiative, the Global Development Initiative, the Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiative. Third, Kenya and China now work very closely on human rights issues at the United Nations and other forums, as well as other areas of mutual interest such as candidatures, union, and reform of the United Nations Security Council. You have also been a strong supporter in the call and the reform of the international financial architecture and affordable financing for sustainable development. In fact, it is during your tenure here that Kenya has also formally joined the AIIB Bank. Convergence on climate mitigation is another area to highlight. China, at Kenya's request, approved and signed the financing agreements for 2 billion RMB for project financing, mainly for rural areas. The ITS, which has been mentioned, TVET 3, the Boston Dam, the Nairobi Northern Bypass, have been approved, and we expect financing agreements to be concluded soon. Last month, the government, through the National Treasury, shared the list of priority projects in line with the implementation of the 2024 Beijing FOCAC Summit outcomes. We are confident that Kenya will be prioritized as the implementation of the summit outcomes are required to get underway. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs headquarters building will soon be up at Upper Hill, following the signing of the exchange of notes between Kenya and China. Then there's the China Cultural Center, which will also be coming up and operational very soon. China has also extended humanitarian aid to Kenya in kind and also financially on various occasions. There are also several cooperation legal instruments and advanced stages in manifestation of the strong strategic partnership between the two countries. We also recognize your personal efforts to support Kenya with medical supplies during the difficult period of COVID-19 pandemic, demonstrating that China is a true friend of Kenya in times of need. Beijing has also, on many occasions, donated in kind and money towards emergencies. Please be assured that your successor and embassy team will continue to receive utmost support from the Kenya government for the benefit of our people and countries. In addition, the government will ensure the Chinese community, which has supported attainment of national development priorities, is safe while securing their investments. Your Excellency, as you settle back in Beijing, we trust you will help in including Kenya as a priority in the implementation of 2024 Beijing FOCAC Summit outcomes and the South-to-South cooperation model for many African countries to emulate in the region. Kenya and China enjoy a comprehensive strategic partnership, which is mutually beneficial, people-centered, and now the cornerstone of our joint vision for building a closer community with a shared future. The main principles are respect for one China policy and non-interference in internal affairs. Kenya recognizes and continues to respect the importance of the one China policy to China. And I had the privilege of not just speaking about it, but signing an agreement on behalf of the government of Kenya with Minister Wang Yi to really endorse and entrench this particular position in the agreements that stand between our two countries. And I just want to support my friends and brothers here that it is important that we continue to see more and more private sector investment from China in our country. And we would be so happy so that we can really entrench this. We want that private sector not just to be in Nairobi. We want to see them in Nakuru, Mombasa, Kilifi, Eldoret, Kakamega, Lodwar. So as they spread in the country and invest in different sectors, that will really, really help in consolidating and cementing our partnership.
You may understand why the Chinese are so confident in Kenya. Why more and more Chinese investors are willing to put their investment in Kenya. Because we sense opportunities. We see hope. We witness significant, tangible, sustainable changes. As China's representative here, I'm very proud of your achievement. And on your road to make changes for Kenyans, make transformations for Kenyans, China is one of your reliable partners. And this partnership, by essence, is mutually beneficial. We are supporting each other. And we, in the embassy, and my team can testify, we always talk to the Chinese communities in Kenya. Without the trust of the host government and host people, how can you have such a good life in Kenya?
We have about 15 roads that are going to be benefiting from support from the CDB. And there are many other projects through PPP, for instance, Expressway. I just want to say that from the 4 pillars of that, the anchor for Chinese foreign policy, under the BRI, there's a good line of projects. Under the Global Development Initiative, we also have a number of projects, and we are beginning to move more also on the same. And then the global development, the global is it a security initiative, and the last one, which is global civilization initiative, where we're talking about bombers of Kenya and others. So I really want to say also that we are looking into getting into the Chinese market, financial market, to tap private capital through the issuance of panda bond. And I want to appreciate my colleague here who has served with us at the National Treasury, Mr. Sirima, DG. I think he has been, apart from Gatonga, he has been our ambassador to China from National Treasury. So I really want to wish you all the best, and to just say that at this point in time, we are looking to do more with China. And I was talking to His Excellency PCS that we want to do more with you, and because there's a lot that we can do together, and particularly in the area of private sector. We want to see more private investments coming from China. So